All right, so good morning, everyone. As Dave said, my name is Marek. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Vestberry, a portfolio intelligence software for venture capital funds. And well, it's my pleasure to welcome you in Prague. This is the second time here, so I know that you guys came from all over the world, and it's great that we can bring you to our region of Central Europe. So I hope you will also enjoy the city. But today I'm excited to talk about why the intelligence from our perspective at Vestberry is the new edge in venture capital. Okay, so let's look at the AI opportunities in the VC's life cycle and how we think about it. So as we all know, and we've all played around with large language models and the AIs. Sometimes it gives good output, sometimes not so good. So really the foundation of becoming even AI-driven is the data foundation, right? So everything depends on how structured the data is, how well connected it is, right? So from our perspective, to even start thinking about, being AI-enabled is how well the foundational layer is built. Then the second step is, what do you do with the data? What kind of valuable insights you can get from that? So in our terms, that's the intelligence layer on top, right? And we can think about it from the funds life cycle, all the way from fundraising to exits. And in our way, there are three layers of intelligence, where venture capital is still about who you know. It's a people's business. It's about how well you're connected, either to the LPs, founders, or potential buyers as well of the portfolio companies. So the first layer is the relationship intelligence, and I think this is already being well built by several vendors out there. Saying hi to the Affinity guys there. This is really the core in venture, right? So how we get to the right founders at the right time to the right companies. Second layer is putting the data in the context, right? So again, whether it's on the deal sourcing side, portfolio management side, or the exits, we need to understand the information in context. So if we're making investment into a company, we need to understand the competitors. If we are doing a follow-on after the investment, we need to understand, for instance, what are the good growth rates, and especially in the AI era, what are the good growth rates, in Series A, Series B? Like, the markets are changing rapidly, so to have the information at the right time is super critical to evaluate every situation. And then the layer where also Vestberry is playing is the portfolio intelligence, because in the broader context of who you know and understanding the market, you basically plug in the numbers, or basically you plug in the information about your portfolio, right? So which companies are having problems, or where are the growth opportunities for those portfolio companies, so you can act on the information in the right time. And as you build this, we can call it the intelligence stack. I think this is where it becomes then very interesting for the AI layer or the agentic layer, because then you can effectively execute the jobs or the tasks that as a VC or your day-to-day job is, right? So here are some of the use cases that we are thinking about where the agentic layer can be applied. So on the fundraising side or the deal sourcing side, it's about getting to the right founders. You might hear about a company that is very interesting, perhaps falling under your investment strategy, but you need to find the right path to that person, right? So based on the data intelligence stack, the agent or the AI, it's a good use case that can find the right way from your network to that founder. Second is also as a VC, you want to get the companies to the next stage, to the next round. So who are the ideal co-investors that have, for instance, dry powder or are investing in the segment where that particular company is? So again, who are the right identifying the right co-investors for your portfolio companies? Then I think another use case is the more the middle office to back office automation. So creating one-pagers, reports, basically what kind of automating the regular work. Preparing for board meetings, and all the way to finding the right acquirers. So let's say the green layer for us, this is an opportunity where AI can be well applied in the context of the VC jobs to be done. But in order to work or to execute these agents, it's really critical to focus on building the data and intelligence stack at first. And that's why when I think about it, the next 3 to 5 years, in the age of AI, the data intelligence will be your ultimate edge, right? So everybody might have access to Crunchbase and public databases, but it's about your data, your proprietary data, how you stack it up so it makes sense, it's well connected, well integrated. That will enable you in the post AI world. Don't want to sound there are some doomsdays ahead of us, but we need to act on it now to be ready. Okay, and I would like to split the AI applications into 2 segments. I think the first one, which is kind of the more obvious and where also we are putting most of the effort at Vestberry, is the automation of regular work, right? So this is kind of the horizontal application where it's already quite effective in automating, the boring jobs such as data extraction, ingestion, or building recurring reports to data hygiene. So I think AI can already be well applied on the horizontal level. But what is more interesting is how the large language models can augment or change the complete user experience, right? So what are the new ways how AI can be applied to the workflows? So I think many new creative ideas to which I don't have answers to yet, but I think the more interesting is how it will completely change the user experience for products and software, right? So this is, I think, where also we need to be focusing on and where the true innovation will come from. And so what can we do now? I think it's great, to start thinking about the stack and basically how we define the workflows bottom to top. Is to really start, focusing on the foundation. So start with clean, structured data, integrated across your tech stack. Also, this is another segment where we at Vestberry are investing in to be connected to other vendors in the VC tech stack area. Then to build the intelligence that is relevant to your investment strategy, right? So what are the insights that what are the insights that will make sure that you are building you are building the portfolio according to your investment strategy and making decisions compared to that. And then the third layer, and this is kind of where it's heading, it's about applying AI on top of that, right? So what are the opportunities for agents to outsource your job to the AI? And yeah, the suggestion is to invest bottom up, so everybody can start, just building the right database model, data model, and kind of the future-proofing yourself for the next period. Okay, and also today, I don't want to talk too much about what we've built, because also my colleague Slavo, he has a session later on at 14:15. What were the developments in the AI area of Vestberry, but also 2025 for us was the leap towards that. So we were focusing on the foundation layer. So we worked quite a lot on the data extraction and processing of investment documents, cap tables, KPIs. This still will be focused also for 2026, because if we fix the foundational layer, then we can really focus on the more added value jobs in the stack. We also built an MCP server. So those of you that tested it out, I think you already you can see what the intelligence layer can do, and also very recently we are introducing our AI assistant directly into the app. So, and again, my colleague Slava will talk a little bit more about that at 14:50. Okay, and last thing before I hand it over to Alex for his keynote. Yesterday I gave you a hint with the cocktail we had at the drinks, which was basically an indication also to the evolution of Vestberry. And as the software is changing rapidly, and I think like we are living in very exciting times, at Vestberry we also want to evolve, and we are doubling down on AI, and I think it should also reflect how we think in the company, how the product thinks, hopefully thinks for you as well down the road. And so today I would like to introduce a new refreshed band. It's not a revolution, it's an evolution of our brand. So we are first, maybe it was not so clear, but we are switching into the forest green, I would call it. And also today I would like to introduce our new logo. So here we go, we have the new Vestberry here. So thank you very much.